Hey, I'm DJ Redwood. People call me Red. I'm a DJ, turntablist, party rocker, studio engineer, beatboxer, studio owner, final mix engineer, music composer, producer. I became a DJ in 1996. Bought cheap old plastic things and was inspired because I always used to listen to hip hop back in the 80s and 90s. Run DMC, Beastie Boys, they had DJs. I thought DJing would become my career in about 2003. I studied mechanical engineering and worked in the field for about 3 years once I'd finished studying, and then realized that wasn't for me, but then the DJing was taking off. I think DJing is a sustainable career move, provided you cater to your clients. You cannot be a DJ for your entire career in South Africa and only play for yourself. You have to consider who you're playing for. If you're willing to do that, it's sustainable. DJs in general, on a global level, is people respect popular producers as the best DJs in the world. They're not. Doesn't necessarily mean he's the best DJ. I think the best DJs in the world are turntablists. The skill levels are through the roof, and yet the best producers get, the best jobs because they're actually not the best producers, but the most popular producers. Actually, it's the biggest misconception that people think when they go see a mainstream DJ. Competitive DJing has been very important for the art of turntablism because it pushes creativity to the next level. I wouldn't necessarily say that turntablism influences the DJing culture, the mainstream DJ culture, but for those involved in turntablism, competition is very important. It's just like, it does push boundaries completely.
Our South African competitor, DJ Redwood.
The DMC that I won in 2007 was actually the fourth DMC that I had actually won. Finally got the opportunity to go to the UK, and then my whole perception changed of turntables because we saw Qbert, and he was on a level where he was a global star and he was making a living from it, but it's not that easy in South Africa. Speaking to the other guys there overseas, they're always speaking of turntablism's not the be-all and end-all. You need another kind of sustainable kind of income from music. Get into studio, start learning skills, start learning Pro Tools. Unless you won the world champs, you had to think of other ways. So after that, since then, I started seriously getting into production and all that on top of my turntablism. Turntablism without party rocking is also limited. You need to learn how to rock a party if you're really going to get paid. It's nice to add turntablism skills to your party rock set. Technology is advancing DJing on a global level immensely because you can now access songs, sounds, and carry your entire collection with you in a mere flash stick. So in that way, it's influenced it a lot, as before we used to carry in crates of vinyls and then only still be limited to the vinyls that we had. The medium that you use, to me, doesn't make a difference. Like, did you rock the party or not? I mean, the fact that others have pre-recorded it, pre-recorded their sets, it's a bit of a cheap way of doing the same thing, pretty much. People don't know the difference. They're having a good time and they're hearing the same songs, whether you mixed it there or you pre-record it. Kind of to the crowd, it makes no difference. It's like, it's what the industry's become. It's so cheap, it's so like mass marketed, it's so disposable. It is what it is. The impact I want to make on the DJ community is a matter of skill and craft. That's what I've been about in my DJ career. Do it with creativity, be original, amount as much skill as you possibly can. I'd like to influence the kids to actually have skill when you play. The biggest fallacy people have is that these superstar DJs are not the best DJs in the world, they're the most popular producers. That's vital, people need to learn that. It just grates me so much. This is DJ Redwood and you're checking out Spindle.
Redwood.